Hey everyone, today I thought I'd give you a quick sneak preview into the process involved in proofing a pattern, the size and complexity of the Quilty Friends block. So as you know, it is large. Here are some of the template assemblies. So it's a 36 by 27 inch block, and there are two template options. So you have the option to either print it on your home printer and tape templates together, or you can print it on an 11 by 17 or A3 printer. There's a little bit of taping involved in that one, but less, but I wanted to give you the option for that. The bigger size would be the one I'd recommend. And then also just making sure that I haven't made any errors, trying to catch all of those guys, and also making sure that anywhere that I think you may struggle, that I try and put something in the pattern that helps you out to resolve those issues. For example, fussy cutting the stripes, and I think that one I've totally nailed on this one. I think that fussy cutting the stripes is going to be really easy. So here's a little sneak preview as to the process I go through. So this is the pattern, and then there's the quilt pattern, which is for assembling the Quilty Friends Swap blocks along with the Hero block. And that's all included in the Quilty Friends Hero block pattern. So the first thing I do is I tape the templates together that need joining. And you can see there's a little symbol in the middle here which tells you which sections to join with which to make the complete template. I try and avoid the seam line areas if I can when taping. There are a few long skinny templates in this pattern, so for those I use a ruler to make sure that I have my joins nice and straight, which gives me a nice straight template when I'm done taping. Once I have all my complete templates, the next step is for me to check that the templates will all be assembled correctly. So I'm joining them now with tape as if they were being sewn. So I consult my pattern overview layout. There's the piece layout, which runs forward, and then there's the template layout, which is obviously back to front, so the wording runs backwards. To aid you with making sure you have the right letters in the right place, I have little arrows with letters in the seams where you're joining, so you make sure you're joining the right template to the right template. The next thing I check is the notches in the corners, so that when you're putting your piece templates right sides together, that not only are you aligning the seam edge, but also the two side edges, the left and the right corners, because then all your templates will align beautifully. So I just check and tape, check and tape, check and tape. Also making sure that I have things nice and straight as I go. And of course checking all the labeling along the way until I have the whole giant block assembled. And you can see a few of my scribbly notes scrawled on the templates for either amendments or additional notes that I think need to be added. And then of course, because there are two page size options for printing, I need to do that process twice. Then I measure the assembled blocks to make sure that the sizing is correct. So on this pattern, each spool has 4 sections of striped fabric, and the direction of the stripe matters. So to make that easy, I've actually included fabric cutting templates. These have the stripe direction as well as the edge that is to be attached with the first seam. And then a little extra room around the edge for fudge space. The second piece is a rectangular piece with the stripes running parallel to the seam edge, so that'll be really easy to do. So I think with these, it'll make piecing these spools super satisfying. And I included a diagram so that you make sure you fit all your pieces in and you don't get cut short. So the last step in making sure everything's perfect is to get it to the tech editor, and she's already on the second round of documents. So it should be out soon. I'm busting to be able to share this pattern with you all.